Eight crux and loaf. There are icons on several of the warriors, all of which should be inside of each other. Everyone make sure that you are inside of the warriors for the first encounter. Yeah, I can do that in a sec. Strike, are you here? Beep, beep. Roleplay begins off of this timer. This is a roleplay starting timer, not a fight starting timer. This is a roleplay starting timer. Kind of.
Five, four, three, two, one.
어서오게 용사들이 은빛 십자군의 부름에 담대히 응한 모두를 환영하는 바로 이곳 십자군 원형 경기장에서 제군들은 엄청난 도전에 마주칠 걸세. 혹독한 원형 경기장에서 살아남는 자는 은빛 십자군의 일원이 되어 얼음왕관 성체로 진군해 나갈 걸세. 폭풍우 봉우리의 가장 깊고 어두운 동굴에서 온 깃뚫는 자 고루목일세. 영웅들이여
No, you just have him be on fire, Zora.
경의 야수들은 우리 용사들의 상대가 안 돼.
Five, four,
Instructs and tricks to
three,
Tank Factory.
two, one.
Sage, go ahead and Aura Mastery. Indeed.
곧 침묵.
Ha ha ha, go ahead and Aura Mastery. I think I got that one.
곧
If I'd like her, go ahead and Aura Mastery. Misdirects and tricks to Tank Factory. Misdirects and tricks to Tank Factory.
Five, four.
Multi-dot acid mod, do not be in front of Dread Scale. Do your best to spread without being in front of Dread Scale. There's a lot of room for activity here. Paralytic FWR, melee. Wait for the Molten Spear to finish. Molten Spear, wait. And as soon as the Molten Spear is done, cleanse all those melee. Stand on the slime puddle and die. Stand on the slime puddle and die.
바닥 조심하세요. 바닥 조심하세요. 바닥 조심하세요. 바닥 조심하세요.
It was unfortunate. We had a double melee paralytic anyway. Do not zone in. Release and stay dead. Release and double up. Release and stay dead. There are still players inside the instance. Should be Sage.
노스랜드의 야수들이 승리를 거둬 쓰러진 영웅을 위해
Executor, your friend is bad at following directions. Zone out. You're also bad at following directions. Zone out of the instance. Also, Tank Factory Executor, do not AMS the Molten Spew. You or don't AMS on worms at all. You need to get the debuff, the Burning Vial, so that you can cleanse the melee. Executor. Who is in the instance? Chance tree fire, beep boop. Chance tree fire, beep boop. Chance tree fire, thank you. Okay, zone in. What do you mean I didn't say to? What part of this did I not like? What the fuck do you mean I didn't say to? Get back at buffed, eat the fish. Roleplay starts off of this timer. Plenty of time to get all your buffs and shit, including the roleplay timer. Munchia, you were Vampiric Embrace, Shadow Form, and Inner Fire. Doc, your Inner Fire. Let's get a Druid buff on the raid from one of our Druids. A Crux, your Aspect. And your pet. A Crux. Like, it's just the roleplay timer, so you have time to eat the fish. A Crux, ran through, strike, eat the fish. Xantum's your Spellstone. Roleplay has been initiated. There's plenty of time. It doesn't stack with Deathwish, brother. Combat in 8 seconds.
5, 4, 3,
Combat in 3 seconds.
1.
Staggering Stomp in 3. Sage, you can go ahead and Aura Mastery. Done it. You can go ahead and Aura Mastery.
Five, 4, 3.
Destruction Tricks to Tank Factory.
1.
Multi-dot Acid Maw. Do your best to spread out being in front of Dreadscale. Do your best to spread without being in front of Dreadscale. Paralytic Melee. Paralytic Melee. Molten Spew is casting. As soon as the Molten Spew is done, cleanse the dude with your Burning Bile. Do your best to spread even more than you were before. There is the high chance of another paralytic toxin on Palahaha.
당신이
Ideally, just like divine
대상입니다.
shield that shit. Had that Korak and Palaha divine shield. Yep, excellent. Destruction Tricks to Maru temporarily. Destruction Tricks to Maru temporarily. Next Misjacks Tricks are to Tank Factory. Exit speed, do not move ahead. Destruction Tricks to Tank Factory. Destruction Tricks to Tank Factory. Got Prostro's Aura.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna have to have someone route to the DK for fucking. Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when we get there.
피하세요.
Dodge the Crasherino. DPS the boss. Oh. And pull the boss. That's something. Ready, roll if you want this cord. Roll if you want this breastplate. Roll if you want these boots. Yeah. If you are a melee DPS, head to the melee DPS position represented by the green smoke flare. It's actually slightly further back than that, but all melee DPS to green smoke flare for now. Range DPS and healers form groups of 3. The first Nether power will be Hardlike's Fire Aura Mastery. Second Nether power will be Sage, DSAC, and Fire Aura Mastery. Third Nether power will be Palaha, Fire Aura Mastery, and my DSAC. Legion Flame means move, preferably not onto the spawners. Incinerate Flesh means get healed by the healers. On Nether Power, Acrux, Singwitch, and Kalakhalid, make sure you are Trank Shotting. Ranthu, you can Purge. Amansha, you should be doing Dispel Magic. Nurtrick, Spell Steal. Get rid of the Nether Power in a timely fashion. Swap to and kill the spawners in a timely fashion. Multi-dot the fucking ads that spawn, the infernals and such. 1 second, because oh, right, I gotta. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. We'll start the roleplay for Draxus off of this timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1 minute roleplay into the Draxus fight.
감사합니다, 대영주님. 도전자 여러분, 소환 의식을 시작하겠어요. 이 의식이 끝나면 무시무시한 파멸의 수명이 나타날 거예요. 눈 크게 뜨고 보세요. 짜잔, 해냈어요. 이 엄청난 능력을 보세요. 소환의 대가 윌프레드 피즐백입니다. 너는 이제 내 부하다, 악마야.
보이지도 않는 놈주지. 그렇게 까불더니 무덤을 파는구나.
아니 그래도 내가 불러냈잖아.
You face Draxus.
서두르게 영웅들이
5,
Combat in 5,
4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Here we go.
작스스님이 상대해.
I ran through heroism.
보스 버프 해제하세요.
Another power off the boss. Is it Sick Legion Flame? All DPS on the Nether Portal. Multi-dot the Mistress and cleave it down. Yeah, no trick.
시점 멈추세요.
Legion Flame in 3. Muncha. Sage, be ready. Sage, DSAC, and Aura Mastery.
보스 버프 해제하세요.
Get another power off the boss. Infernals in 5 seconds, plus Legion Flame in 2. Ha ha ha. Raid, be aware of potential fire around the, you know. Palhaha, go ahead and Aura Mastery, and I will desync.
보스 버프 해제하세요.
Another power off the boss. Legion Flame safe. Is it safe? Raid adjust, tank adjust, raid adjust, tank adjust, melee BO, don't be in fire. Well, if you want this cloak, it's nice and blue. Like Acrux. Well, if you want these legs, Whoops. There we go.
저 흑마법사는 원래
Hey.
연수와 상관없이
Alrighty, if you need a flask, trade a Maria the Blue Square with gold for flask. If you need indestructibles, just initiate a trade. Though most of you should have them at this stage. Once you have your flask, that's fine. Once you have your flask and your indestructibles, you can face the Alliance shield and take an intermission. There are healthstones down, there's the Geos down, repair, refresh your agents, grab a healthstone. Deploy a summoning stone if here, items, otherwise you might be flying, skim.
다음 전투는 은빛
Nope,
십자군에서
get a healthstone, right?
센 기사들을 상대해야 하네. 그들을 이겨야만 자신의 가치를 인정받을 걸. 정의를 원한다. 이제 얼라이언스에 도전한다. 성사여, 우리가 그대의 기사를 대신하여 싸우도록 하라. 모두를 모욕한 대가를 이 쓰레기들에게 보여줄 테니. 좋습니다. 그러시지요. 명예롭게 싸워주십시오. 적에게 자비란 없다. 모두 용사들이여, 럭타 오갈! Assignments are in the general Discord and the assignments channel. You can read ahead or follow along.
Tank Factory, it'll be your job to do your best to control the DK, keeping it as close to the gate as possible. Strike, go bear form, do your best to control the warrior. You can cyclone it 3 times, you can root it 3 times, and then pop all your threat cooldowns and do your best to drag the warrior away from people. Iskam, you'll be on the Ret Paladin. Again, do your best to just like do your threat rotation on him. If you have like DPS trinkets, you could put those on for more like threat generation. Just do your best to keep the Ret away from people. Xantums, you are here to CC bot tree. Multipass on the mage. Is it safe also on the mage? More terrorist on the warlock, stopping shadow spells and DPSing it. Booga Booga on the warlock, stopping fire spells and DPSing it. Hard that croak, you're gonna hop onto the priest, you're never gonna let mana burn go off, you your hammer of justice or repentance, you're gonna DPS it. Coast to be on the priest, stopping as many heals as possible and DPSing it. Palahaha, you'll be on the Arsham, stopping as many heals as possible with hammer of justice and repentance. Unassigned DPS, you are starting on the rogue, marked with a skull, moving to the warlock, then the DK, then the ret, then the hunter. The enemy DK is marked with a diamond, the warrior a circle, the ret a triangle. If you see any of those icons within 15 yards of your character, I would suggest moving somewhere else. Paladins of the raid, refresh paladin buffs raid wide. They should have about 9 minutes on them from the first set, so there's a fish down for mana by the Jeeves. Refresh paladin buffs raid wide with Dreams Holy, Might Everyone, the Crook, and Palahaha, Kings Everyone, Sage was the next one. Loaf, I have given you an assist. You can mark the kill target with a skull for people who have trouble following Rogue, Warlock, DK, Ret, Hunter, etc. That's the end, Dreams Holy. That's the end, Dreams Holy. There. Let's get a Druid buff. I'm missing Eastcam, Vigilance, someone? I don't know, honestly. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check, a slightly longer pull timer, but a pull timer nonetheless. You can flask up a cook, someone check coast, hard luck cook, Jerry, Calcala, loaf, and Martaris, multipass, no trick, reboot, haha, Xantums. And you don't have to be shy with your indestructible, they do last for 2 minutes. Don't try to like min-max pre-potting it. Just when we're at like say 5 seconds, you can pop it. And flask up, bake cooks, coast, Calcala, Martaris, multipass.
Five,
Pop your first
4,
indestructible,
3,
pop your first
2,
indestructible, pop your
1.
indestructible. Here we go. You can also heroism.
Aggro. Aggro.
Fascinating. Continue.
보스 버프 해제하세요.
Jerry, when you have a free moment, battle as a Martaris.
Aggro.
Yeah, that's fine. Our Warlock is unfortunately playing Force Buck. Jesus Christ, guys. Strike when you have a free moment, drop each in group 5.
Aggro. Amantia, dispel magic, the kill target. Amantia, dispel magic, the kill target. Amantia, dispel magic, the kill target. Aggro.
Got us go on it. Only stun onto if you see it casting steady shot, do not stun it otherwise.
Aggro.
Jerry, innervate Dak when you have a free moment. Yep, pop your second indestructible.
Aggro.
Still a lot of melee threats on the field.
Aggro. Aggro.
Hey Paula, why are you shooting Caiaphas the Stern?
Aggro.
Yeah, the DK down, come on. Indeed. Not too bad, but there are still threats on the field. Play like there are threats on the field. Yeah, he must dispel.
Yeah. It's the last credible threat on the field. This interrupts at the time of the fight being effectively over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. So each round, just a combination of the cat hitting you and like a steady shot hitting you for like a lot. It's just like Hunter moment. Not too much you can do about that. Xantum's first death, the Ret Paladin hit you with Divine Storm for 11,000. Very funny. Second death was Gorgon Shadowcleave hitting you. And my terrorist was hit by the Ret Paladin for also a Hellfire 3 Hellfire attacks. So that's on Ooga Booga. And Bloodstorm ticks. This isn't even the fight, that's where like drops on. And Dak was melee to death by the warrior for 3 seconds. Yeah. It's a very sloppy faction champions. Yeah. Oh, if you want this chest plate. Or if you want these bracers. Well, if you want these embraces, the roles here aren't for like actually using the item, they're just to like roll. And this shit is like worth anything. Yeah. I got a fish down by the blue square. For those of you who are able to soak, head over to the white smoke flare after you have the buffs you need. Strike will probably have you stay bare and soak at the very least. Do a druid buff before missing, do a mage buff before missing. Sometimes eat the food. Initiating the role play.
함께 힘을 모아야만 마지막 도전을 이겨낼 수 있다. 얼음 왕관 시면에서 가장 강력한 스컬지 대리인 도리원. 무시무시한 발키르. 날개를 단.
There's a light portal over here. I won't show you. Don't have to use that one. Put some icons on the warriors. Make sure you're all like pixel perfect stacked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Special ability in 5. We are to react to special ability in 5 seconds. Raid to light, soakers to dark. Raid to light, soakers to dark. Raid to light, soakers to dark. And we're going to move the bosses. Sage Desec. Raid to light, soakers to dark. Do not let dark balls reach the raid. Do not let dark balls reach the raid. Make sure you are appropriately stacked. Do a heroism gente. Special ability can up. Say Dark Vortex, raid to dark, soakers to light, raid to dark, soakers to light, raid to dark, soakers to light. Could have been worse. Well, if you want these bindings. Ghost. Well, if you want this lupine along stuff. Whatever you roll if you want. I don't. Okay. Roll if you want this Executioner's Malice. Indeed, Palaha, do I roll? You tied with a cooks and the. Absolutely destroyed. Alrighty, I'm gonna do the roleplay. I need someone in a non-critical role to rotate to some sort of DK DPS. Don't really care if it's Blood, Frost, or Unholy. Sure. Rotate to Frost DK. No. I need someone that can death grip the ice sphere down. Like the main tank really can't. I mean, I guess the main tank kind of could, but that feels like it'd be like really fucking awkward. I don't really care what you do beyond getting me an orb or two. Do you understand like the task? Raid remain at the puddle. Raid remain at the blue square. Hey, togc assignments. You can read ahead or follow along. We'll go over it verbally and then read a warning momentarily. Back on the wire and just. Hello. Ready. From the top, do not typhoon. Take that shit off your bar. Hold Starfall Army images until burrow phase or until second set of burrowers are settled. Do not Army of the Dead. Take that shit off your bar. With the exception of Brezfrost's Death Grip, take taunts off your bar and make sure you're not Death Gripping a noob. No notice to attack the Nubian burrowers other than the hunters doing Misdirect. They are not for you, they are for me until a new Barak is underground. Penetrating responsibility. Sage is responsible for those in Group 1, never letting Beacon drop off Tank Factory. Ranthu is responsible for those in Group 2. Dak is responsible for those in Group 3. Etrian is responsible for those in Group 4. And all healers should keep an eye on Group 5. That Kroak, as mentioned previously, make sure you're doing Judgment of Light unless I explicitly say otherwise. Acrux and Sandwich will do west. Kalakhalid, you will do east. Rogues, your tricks onto Tank Factory until he has a threat buffer, so that you can comfortably tricks DPS in Phase 3. Do keep Vampiric Embrace on. Once Phase 3 begins, all Rep Paladins, make sure you keep Sacred Shield on yourselves for the entirety of Phase 3. Use personal defensives if you get penetrating cold on you, such as Frostboard, Shield Wall, AMS, Cloak, etc., Barkskin. Healers is completely fine to overheal penetrating cold targets, otherwise keep the group at, say, 20-25%. Once Newbrack is underground, don't play any stupid fucking games of the pursuit. Just take him south and break the southern patches. Do not break the northern patches. At the very start of the fight, Brezfrost, you will Death Grip preferably the northwest ice sphere to flared position, and then another one when your Death Grip is back available slightly further north. Innervates Loaf to Sage, Sage to Etrian, and Jerry to Ranthu. All priests, you can Hymn of Hope at between 35 and 40%. Click off your Fortitude and do not buff Fortitude. Many of you can click off your Fortitude still. Click off Fortitude and do not buff Fortitude. Once a new Brack is underground, hunt down and kill Swarm Scarabs while staying within 30 yards of your healers. Once a new Brack returns from his burrow, do not attack him until it has been called. We'll be waiting for Acid Drenched Mandibles to fall off of players. Is it safe? We'll be handling the wound poison. Sandwich, once Phase 3 begins, rotate to Aspect of the Wild. Or if you think you'll forget, you can just start on Aspect of the Wild. It's fine. That about covers it. If you have any questions, don't click yes on the ready check and ask your questions. Several of you can still click off Fortitude. Make sure you've clicked off your Fortitude and do not Fortitude or Commanding Shot. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. I will flare the desired location momentarily. You can see the flare going out. Everyone, once again, has come back ready on the ready check. Here's the initial pull timer. Okay, pull timer. Good. Kalakawa, do your pet? Nah, we had some issues on faction champions.
Five, four, three, two,
Did.
1.
Interesting. Hunters, do your job. Hunters, do your job. Jerry, Terry, Larry, beep boop. Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
All DPS on the Burrower in the cluster. All DPS on the Burrower in the cluster. All DPS on Skull. Bring it onto an ice patch, multipass, or whatever. Just that's fine. I don't think it's possible for you to get one here because of. Anyways, it's fine. Hunters, prepare to job. Hunters, job time.
3, 2.
Hunters, job
1.
time. Kalakallid, you have like fucked this unbelievably. New Pala, you cannot fuck this in phase 3. Do you understand? Yeah, all DPS rotate to Skull. Keep it on the ice
4,
patch. Keep it on the ice patch. All
3,
DPS rotate to
2,
Skull.
1.
Beware of the Impale. Impale on Ranthu. Impale on Ranthu. Move the move. Move the move. DPS on everything. Ice Spheres, Scarabs, Burrowers, DPS everything. DPS everything. Air trick. Okay. James Holy, take it. Oh, you fucking moron. Fucking retard. Executor, your friend is a fucking idiot.
Aggro.
That's really not that funny. But what race is your fucking like shitbag friend? Yeah.
4, 3,
We'll
2,
attempt to use this
1.
ice patch here. Pull no, pull him south, like all the way south. Pull him to behind me. To the white smoke flare. Hunter's job. Hunter's job. It's like
4, 3, 2, 1.
heroism and push boss. Strike Barkskin. We're working on it. No, yeah. Hunter's job in 3, 2, 1.
4,
Hunter's job.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck me.
4, 3, 2,
Sage,
One.
D-Suck. Alright, Executor, is your, like, fucking friend on Discord? No, it's like he's a fucking paladin and doesn't know what his fucking Hand of Freedom button is. Which Feds dreams? Can you hear me? Can you understand English? Beep boop.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
No, I don't need to be sorry. I need you to be better. So, like, you have a spell as a Retribution Paladin called Hand of Freedom. It removes all slows on your character. You can use that to get off the ice patch and not break the fucking northern ice patch where I need to tank the
I
Nervian
used it
Burrows.
was gold down, bro. For real.
Why would you use it getting onto the ice patch?
Because I was slowed. I want to run.
Okay,
So why?
look, future reference, just don't fucking attack the Nervian Burrowers until
Okay.
the Impale is elsewhere as a melee DPS. Hold for DKP assignment. Fuck me.
Thank you. I'm sorry, sir.
I'll link you in a bit. Bear with me.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, man. I was able to salvage it. It was fucking tight, but anyways, roll if you want this band of deplorable violence. Strength of noob. Roll if you want. Yeah, DKP is done for tonight.